Life was good to the Perrys of Pequot Landing. For 300 years they lived in this place. The generations were rich with love, and the most beloved of all were the twins, Niles and Holland. That summer they shared a secret life in the apple cellar, in the nursery. In the night.
Holland, where is the baby? I'm getting scared, Holland. Something awful could happen. We can still play the game. She doesn't have to know. We could play it in secret. Anna knows everything.
Over there, child. Think as I have taught you.
Now.
Imagine, Tushka, all your being. Niles, what is it?
For the Perrys of New England, terrible things began to happen that summer.
Tell me, what is it like?
It was a summer of secrets. Secret treasures. Secret places.
Come on, little brother.
But the most frightening secret of all is yet to come.
Where is Ritter? Tori needs him.
I think I saw him down by the park.
Thomas Tryon, author of the best-selling novel, and Robert Mulligan, director of The Summer of '42, present a chilling new concept of terror and madness.
Oh, my God, my
George,
God.
what is it? George, what is it? What happened? George, what is it? What happened? Oh, my God.
There have been all the others. Now there is the other.
Holland, where is the baby?
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on The Other from 1972. And the film stars Uta Hagen, Diana Muldaur, and Chris and Martin Udvarnoky. I think that's how you pronounce their last names. This film is based off of the novel by Thomas Tryon, who also wrote a screenplay to this. And this is a film that is not available on streaming for free. The DVD and Blu-ray are out of print. And I saw this on TV. Usually it comes on Fox Movie Channel. If you guys have that, they give the film on there. And I watched it, and I really liked it. I thought it was a very interesting film, after watching the trailer to it. And basically, it's a psychological horror thriller film. The film was directed by Robert Mulligan, who also directed the masterpiece To Kill a Mockingbird. Just a fantastic film that is. But basically what the film is about is it takes place in Connecticut in 1935, and it follows these twin boys, Holland and Niles, who are played by Martin and Chris Udvarnoky. And I like how that they casted twin boys. It's not played by one character with trick photography, which is pretty cool that they went out and casted twin boys for the roles. So the twin boys live on their family farm, and the farm is overseen by their uncle and his wife, along with their son, who is like very bratty. And we find out that the twin boys' father ends up dying in the apple cellar, and pretty much the boys, they play in that cellar, but their uncle tries to, board it off and close it. So Niles is one of the twins who is very shy and quiet, and Holland is, well, just the other. He's, very bad, very evil. And so we have Ada, who is played by Uta Hagen. She's the grandmother to Niles, and they have a strong relationship. And she ends up teaching Niles to project his mind into the bodies of, other humans and animals. This is an ability that runs in that family, which they refer to it as a harmless game. But it ain't no harmless game. It leads to, Holland killing their cousin because the cousin is on top of a ledge inside the barn. He jumps off of it, and the way how he dies is he jumps into a pitchfork. And also, it leads to, Holland, pushing Alexandria, who is played by Diana Muldaur, who is the mother to Niles, pushes her down the stairs, and the mother becomes paralyzed and not being able to speak. And then later on in the film, it leads to Holland going over to the neighbor's house, and the neighbor suffers a heart attack because he's dressed up as a magician, because him and Niles end up going to a carnival, seeing this magician act. And so he ends up pulling a rat out of a hat, which that leads to the neighbor freaking out, getting scared, and that led to a heart attack to the neighbor. And so Uta Hagen's character realizes that the game is evil, and she advises Niles to never play this game again because of all the bad luck it's happening from Holland. And pretty much that's basically what the plot to the film is about. And there's a little twist later on in the film about Holland, which I'm not going to give away. But I liked the film. I thought the story was good and interesting, and the acting was good, especially by the twins, Chris and Martin Udvarnoky as Niles and Holland. Ada, who was played by Uta Hagen, very likable character. I like how the way her character and Niles have this strong relationship with each other. I always liked when her and Niles were on screen together. This was John Ritter, the late great John Ritter's earliest film, where he ends up playing Ritter, who is the boys' Niles and Holland's brother-in-law, and he dates Niles' older sister, to which eventually they are going to have a baby, which Niles end up predicting that the baby would be a girl, and in fact, it is revealed to be a girl, which we see later on in the film. But like seeing John Ritter here. John Ritter, may he rest in peace. Such a good actor that he was. But I thought the cinematography was very good by Robert L. Surtees. Very well shot. Scenes on the farm. Overhead. Shots of like all the green. The grass and the trees. The music was done by Jerry Goldsmith. Very underrated music score by Jerry Goldsmith. You also have like this whistle that you hear, in the film as the film progresses, which is very creepy. But the twins, one of the twins passed away. Chris Udvarnoky, he passed away back in 2010. He was only 49, very young, but he was an emergency medical technician. And Martin Udvarnoky, he's still alive. He works as a massage therapist. And pretty much Robert Mulligan, he never showed the brothers in frame together, and that they were always separated by a camera pan or a cut that was done in editing. And you'll see that if you all watch the film. But the other, it is a very good movie. Really liked it. Very underrated. If you can find, this on TV, definitely give it a watch. If it comes on like Fox Movie Channel. But the DVD and Blu-ray are out of print. But if you can find it, at a thrift shop or anything for a low price, definitely pick it up. Definitely give it a watch. But according to the Wikipedia, there was an alternate ending that was done when the film aired on TV back in the 70s. So it says right here, the final shot replaces Winnie's line with a voiceover by Niles saying, "Holland, the game's over. We can't play the game anymore. But when the sheriff comes, I'll ask him if we can play it in our new home." So the voiceover says right here was dubbed by a different child than the actor and may have been edited into the TV version to imply that Niles had not gotten away with murder, but was waiting to be taken to a mental health care facility. And I would have liked to have seen that if they would have did a sequel to this. I wish they would have done one. But in all, TV broadcasts, it omits that in favor of the original theatrical ending where, in the end, Ada ends up dying, and it shows Niles peers out of the bedroom window, and he was being called, downstairs to have lunch. So that was the original theatrical ending to the film. But if you can find the film on TV, definitely give it a watch. Very interesting, very creepy, shocking film. But was really shocked, since this was 1972, the film is rated PG, which that's very crazy. I mean, watching the film, this could have been an R-rated film, minus, blood and gore. I'm like, this was crazy for a PG-rated film. But anyways, that's it for my review of The Other. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight for my Night Raw. So, see you all later.